Om. Namaste, welcome everyone to Satsang today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, welcome to those who are joining us via broadcasting for today's Satsang, wherever you may be. I am not finished. Welcome to all who are joining us via broadcasting for today's Satsang. And as always, Satsangs are dedicated to the Supreme Himself, and in service to those who have that urge to awaken from sleep of ignorance. That is all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. One moment, one moment, one moment. Okay, I try you to start with. Yes, come, let me see what to do.
Mooji, I'm Vishal from Mumbai. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. I've been planning to come for the satsang for the past many years, and I used all my free will to try to come, but I could not. And this year, I had no plans. But I'm here. I feel hopeless because all the plans I make, they don't fructify. And what I don't make, they fructify. I sometimes feel like a puppet. I feel I have no control over my life or the life of anyone else.
It's a good thing.
So my specific question, which has been haunting me for last so many years, and even though many people have asked you, but I'm a lawyer, so I may be able to ask in a different way the same question. Do I have free will? Or am I completely predestined? Because I feel I have no free will. And I read Raman Maharishi, I read Nisargadatta Maharaj, I read the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna tells Arjun, you are not going to kill them, I have already killed them. Mr. Arjun, you are not the doer. I read Raman Maharishi, and in one of the books written about him, similar things that he says that maybe you are not the doer. I don't know, maybe my interpretation may not be fine, but Mooji, can you, in just yes or no, just yes or no, without explanation.
So you give me no free will.
Explanation can maybe come afterwards, but just in one single word, yes or no, tell me this.
Lawyer.
Can you just tell me this question? Do I have any free will? It's simple question, Mooji.
Yes and no.
Not fair.
That's the trouble, you see. You have limited expression of will, but not complete free will. Everybody, no one can contest that. You may have the free will to desire and to dream, but you don't have the will, the free will and the power to make your dream come true in the way you want. In fact, the whole thing about will and the one who will or won't is illusory, but perhaps it's too early to say that. Some other things have to be understood, which when they are understood will also remove the dilemma and also the misconceptions and leave you very happy, quiet and free.
You spoke about the isness. Isness is everywhere, and isness is, we are also isness. So if isness is doing everything, then what are we doing?
We being what? Just to try and define, when you say we or I, what are you referring to? We can slow down because it is important. I rather not spend long time also over something. If we can get there in the shortest, simplest way, I prefer. So when you say I or we, what are you referring to precisely?
I do understand that I am not the body. I also understand that I may not be the mind, even though it troubles me so much. But that's the question. If
you who are troubled by the mind is what? Clearly, you're not identifying yourself as mind. You say you're troubled by the mind. So what could you be that is troubled by the mind?
The watcher. Somebody's continuously watching, that's for sure.
Is that which is watching detachedly troubled by the mind? Can that which is observing the mind flow without attachment and without identity, simple, clear, sober observing, can that be affected or troubled by the mind?
I'm not sure, but are these thoughts which come to me, are they coming from this so-called, I don't know what name to give it, so we use the word isness like you usually do. Mooji, is this giving me the thoughts? For example, how did I come this year? I got a thought, something's happened. So how did it happen? Was it the isness which made things happen?
This line is a very complicated route. I would rather, there are some questions, let's put it into two categories for now. I would ask questions which are knowledge questions, which you can ask. How did this happen? How does that work? So and so and so. I would call it knowledge question. And I will put another form of question as freedom questions. Questions concerning, yes, I am not able to control the mind flow, my thoughts, feelings, sensation. I have no control, it seems, over important things in my life. And I wish to go beyond that. I've heard that there's a state of freedom. Please, how can I attain this state? That's called freedom questions. They're quite broad also. So if we are going to talk about knowledge questions, of course, the mind is happy there because it is not threatened by a knowledge question. But about freedom question, I've put that at a higher place, whereby one is searching to be free from the intimidation of the mind, so to speak, or feeling harassed or agitated, and want to come away from that state. So those questions are pointed towards liberation from the influence or the hypnosis of the psychological identity. No? So which question would you want to put to me?
I leave it to you. I just want to discover that isness, and I'm here for that. So hopefully I will not continue the line of knowledge questions, because I do understand that that may not lead me to the freedom path.
Maybe much later, it might come around to that, but in the time we have here.
So I will not waste the time.
Okay.
Maybe some other question, but thank you so much for giving me a yes and no answer. But hopefully I will figure it out somewhere on my own. And thank you so much. I again repeat, I love you, Mooji. I love you.
Okay. You can't go like that. You cannot go like that.
I'm a true seeker. I'm a true seeker.
A true seeker would not go like that. You came all the way from Mumbai, you've come here. I don't know how much time you have here. How much time you intend to stay here?
I don't know, Mooji.
That's true, it's true, you don't know.
And everything is spontaneous. After hearing you, I have stopped planning. I don't know about what's going to happen in the evening, tomorrow, day after.
Yeah. Is that a cause for worry or for relaxation?
I have been relaxed now. Earlier, I used to be control freak. I used to sit in a plane and I wanted to fly the plane. I sit in a car behind and I want to tell the driver how to drive the car. I want to control everything, and I got stress.
Okay.
And then I go to doctor and he says, you have stress. I said, I know. And he says, relax. And I said, I don't know how to relax. That's when Mooji came in my life. So I have learned to relax, but I cannot somehow let go. I cannot surrender. I have issues in surrendering because I'm so much used to controlling everything.
But you say controlling is not working anymore.
Yes, so now there is little improvement that I can let go, and I don't plan too much because I realized planning is useless.
Okay.
But I still don't know how to just let go. My mind is chattering like a monkey.
If you cannot let go, what about let be? If you cannot let go, what about just let be? Meaning, let things be as they are. You be aware of them. And you can also become aware of, if I say to you, just let things be, leave things as they are, learn to observe for a little bit. Learn to observe. This is an excellent, great step in awakening to the true. Learn to observe without interfering for a while. Just observe, first of all, what is playing around you. Just be aware of them, but don't try to manipulate. We know that it doesn't work. Just be aware first, pay attention, and be also aware when reactions arise from you to want to control something, so you're observing that also. But don't log in to that pull. Don't be sucked into anything. Simply observe with detachment or with neutrality. It's a good point?
Yes.
Yes. So by doing that, at first you'll see that maybe there seem so many things happening. So much. Sometimes when it gets too much, it actually becomes easier to pay attention to yourself. If the traffic becomes too much, you can't keep up when the mind wants to count, and I say, no, don't count. Simply be aware that all this is coming and going. Everything you see, everything you experience is coming and going. Be very clear about that. Everything is coming and going. Now, you don't have to keep on watching that forever. Watch enough to recognize that what you're seeing, what you're observing, is not stationary, it's not stable. Whether it's on this side of the eyes, in terms of the movements in life, or on behind the eyes, in the realm of thought and feeling, all are observable. Just observe, okay? Then at a certain point, if you observe with detachment, you're observing energy, some energy will come back to the place of the observer. And you'll start to become aware of the environment of the observer. You understand this? Yes. That is very important, because right there and then you will feel the presence of grace in the form of peace and some spaciousness, a lightness. A sense of fear or agitation will start to drift away. And you become increasingly clear that there's only a sense of presence right in the place of I. Where I is, I and presence become one. This is the most significant early steps you can take. Then you become aware that everything is occurring within and to that sense of presence. So the I, naturally the feeling I is there even before knowledge. In fact, the I is the first knowing, the first knowing. It is the unlearned and unconditioned way in which you know your existence. It is the first knowing. The arising of I is the first knowledge. It is there before the sense of you, because you is relative to I. It is I that sees the sense of you. Actually, there is no you, there's only I. Because when you say I can see you, the knowledge in that form is also knowing itself as I. If you understand this simple thing, it will also begin to reveal more of its mystery, which will deeply please you. And it will give you a lot of encouragement, and you'll become naturally more and more attracted to that state of peace. Even as we are speaking now and you're listening, it is already spreading inside you. A natural feeling of being.
I've been trying to do this with watching my breath and trying to be as present as possible, not rolling in the past or thinking of the future.
Okay.
Trying to be as alive and as present in the present moment. I've been trying to do that through meditation techniques like
Yeah.
watching the breath.
And what is the result of it?
Result is I get temporary reliefness, and I'm able to maintain it for maybe sometimes 2 minutes, 5 minutes.
What
20
happens if relief, which is the fruit of that exercise, what happens if even the feeling of relief is also observed?
Can you repeat the last part?
Yes. What happens, you say, after the practice of this, the outcome of the practice is that you feel a little relief. Maybe it doesn't last for very long, but relief is experienced. And normally at this point, many people take that as the prize and say, now thank you, I've got my relief and so on. But I will press you a little further to say, don't get excited. Relief also is observed. Then when you pay attention that relief also is something observable, okay, and you don't just combine yourself with relief, the space in which relief is experienced becomes very, very, very alive for you. You cannot just call it relief. You see? And continue like that. What else comes? Maybe relief comes and then relief goes. Relief going is also observed. That which observes relief coming and relief going, that does not come and go. Pay attention to that. It does not have any shape or form. It is not a concept. Pay attention to that. Just paying attention is yielding, it's giving back a tremendous awareness of yourself. That is the real fruit of spiritual pursuit. Otherwise, mind arises is judging. I felt relief, but it's only for 10 minutes, and then more things come, and then after that, this thing. So the mind will come, and it's going to ramble on, and because you abandon prematurely your observing, the mind take over and say, yeah, well, it's not so successful because all this is happening again, and the same mind is doing it.
So is it possible to remain in this state 24 hours?
No, no need. First of all, if you are hungry, you go fishing, and you are fishing out there. And after you catch the fish, do you have to stay all day? No, you catch your fish, it's okay for now. Eat your fish. So what I mean by this is that is to really, if you follow, you can still follow with me? Yeah, so when you are observing like that, you see, what's happening is that you're protecting, in some way, your field of being. So it is not intruded upon by the mind flow.
Right.
You're becoming much more self-aware.
Right.
Not object-aware, but self-aware. And this self-awareness is what you are longing for.
Right.
You see? So once you feel this, if there's more, you will enjoy also observing. You will enjoy this play of observing. It's not a task, it becomes a joy. Because each time you look, but you don't identify with what you see, in the beginning it might feel difficult. Because the reflex of habit is to keep going back to the old identity as a reference point. But as you observe with detachment, you'll become aware of just the spaciousness in the place where you are. That is. And so you'll become naturally attracted to that state, and you'll want to be there more. It's a natural attraction, not a fatal attraction.
So when I feel good in such a state, should I label it as good and actually feel good, because my goodness is immediately followed by its dual a thing of not feeling so good.
Yes, pay attention now. So when that sense, that spaciousness, that joy is felt inside, You see, what it's actually doing, it's not building up the person, it's weakening the personal sense, which is the cause of much mischief. There is a sense of goodness, of lightness. As you keep on just observing that, don't try to make it anything, just observing, then it will convert the I that has become the person who wants to control into the presence which observes and radiates peace.
Can I say that when I'm fully aware, the mind that time does not exist?
When you're aware, it means that you are self-aware. You can be aware of mind, but you're not sucked into the mind flow. You're able to observe it, but with detachment. When you observe anything with detachment, you keep the power of your presence. When you observe something with interest or desire, you hemorrhage energy, and the energy goes and it's just dissipated and it's lost quickly.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Please tell me, what is your state of being now as a result of looking like this?
I am extremely present. And I'm just listening without thinking.
Yeah.
I repeat, I'm listening without thinking.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping that some word or words may trigger something inside me.
Yes.
Which I already, my isness knows.
Yeah.
And I might just discover.
This I that is on duty now, looking to see what will benefit me, is going to cause trouble. This I feeling that arises, don't identify with that, don't put yourself in this position, because it is not a good assessor. It is not a good, it is also very emotionally unstable. So it will feel, yeah, I'm down, oh, and next minute, oh no. So don't give the measuring to that one. Let that one itself be measured, meaning that you are aware of that state, but don't identify. In fact, as far and as long as possible, don't identify with anything or as anything. There's a spaciousness which is present with you. Don't go into shape. When you go into shape, you come into time, situation, change, all these things come.
So when I do that, I feel scared that I may go mad. I feel I might become a zombie.
Yes.
I might forget who I am.
Yes, the mind is going to throw some mud at you for a while, and you have to take it for a bit. It will begin to come up like this in the form of, yes, this thing, for instance, what you mentioned, like I'm going mad. That's what comes up when you feel you're losing the sense of control, because we are obsessed about control because of the fear that life is always on the verge of some chaos and you have to control, otherwise everything will fall apart. That's an illusion and a delusion which is perpetuating a state of sadness in you. So what happens is when these states come, as you are relaxing, you see, is that the next charge of stress is coming. Like you're going to go crazy. And what happens is that we quickly believe these thoughts and you believe them into existence and they become your experience. You're not going mad. In fact, you are already mad. You are becoming sane. But we don't know that yet because we have associated being in control with being on top of the water. So this, you must also relax and trust. Because every step, when you are searching for truth, even if it feels like it's bitter, it's going to turn to be to your advantage. So bear that.
Are there any signs that you can tell us that yes, I am on the right path, and there are, some signs which I know that I'm on the right path, there's transformation happening? Because sometimes, since I don't have access to you every day, and I can't call you up and say, Mooji, this is happening to me, Are there some guidelines or some things which can tell me, yes, I'm on the right path?
You have so many help. You only need to become aware of it. Even the invitation you mentioned, that is a tremendous friend, because it's like, I call it the listening mirror. Because as you listen and you follow, it's revealing your true position. And you must pay attention to that and in some way verify. Don't keep doubting, because the mind will keep coming, you see. And the whole habit or reflex is to keep believing what the mind say. The mind energy is highly overrated. We have given too much respect to it. You believe in it, even though it lies so often, we still feel that is the only real, that's your private Google. You use your mind like that. But as you become more aware of your natural and intuitive power, there will be a switch from relying upon the mind, which is very, very turbulent state and very unsteady state, to rest more in the presence of being, you see? So that's a good indicator. You'll start to feel less stressed, more spacious, more open, you see? And they come quickly. It's not that you have to wait for 6 months, 8 months, no, quickly. This is a tree that bears fruit immediately. Once planted, this tree bears fruit immediately. What is the fruit of this tree? Peace, joy, openness, spaciousness, contentment, the blossoming of universal love. This is your peace. Plenty of indicators, plenty of support also. You simply need to be aware of them. Many times things come to you and the mind mislabels them as inauspicious, when in fact, if you watch from your stillness, you'll see that something that looked like it came in rough packaging had a diamond in it. But the mind is saying, who will send something like that in the bin? So these things, you'll develop much more sensitivity, much better quality of discernment, but they're coming automatically. I'm not giving you a job. Just saying, all you need to do is to keep paying attention to the traffic of thoughts, sensations at first, and don't own them. Just, if you don't own them, meaning that you stay detached from them, you'll become naturally self-aware. Not phenomenon aware only, but self-aware is not an object awareness, it's a sort of vibration field, and you'll enjoy and you become naturally attracted to that. The more you're attracted to this, the more you will develop in it.
Mooji, is there a technique?
Is there a what?
Technique.
Technique.
For example, you say be self-aware, be this, do that. My question is there a specific technique to do that? For example, there may be a technique to watch your breath, which may bring you self-awareness, or at least in the presence. So is there a technique?
Okay, let's do now. You are asking like that. I've given you a very simple direction. You're a lawyer, okay? I don't know how much you listen, but it's a very simple direction. Now you're asking even technique. I'm going to show you now. If I say, including all that I've said to you right now, if you don't hold any impression in your mind, don't be thinking, okay, this question, no question. And also nothing that you think you know. If you can just leave it aside for now. Just leave everything.
Yes.
Everything. Pull the chain. Everything. Just don't touch anything at all. But really do it. And anyone can join in this. It's so simple. Leave everything first. Even your identity, your role as a lawyer, as a father, as whatever. Just for a moment, just don't hold those and just leave them aside for a moment so that you can experience an emptiness. And do this now. Just drop everything. Yeah? This is going to be the easiest of technique. It's a non-technique technique. Drop everything. Just don't hold on, don't carry, don't put anything in any pocket or nothing. Leave everything. Keep doing. Don't hold on. Whatever you can think of, just leave it for the moment. And when we are finished, like this, in a few moments, you can pick them back up again. But just like this, you do it. Just do it now.
Yes.
Just empty, empty, empty. Empty. You are not a container of information now. Beyond memory, don't refer to memory or time. Just like that, empty, empty, empty. And everyone can do this. This is one of the great free gifts of life. Empty, 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 empty. And don't pick anything up now. So empty, empty, empty. Empty even of somebody being empty. Just empty. Just do. Don't imagine emptiness. Just let go. Everyone can do. Some people find even this difficult because they feel it's a technique. So it's not a technique. Just you drop it. Empty. And even the idea, okay, now what? Don't touch that. No next. No next. Simply be. Pay attention. No event. Empty, empty, empty. All I ask you is only to be aware. Empty awareness. Empty and aware. No waiting. No concepts. Maybe mind wants to come in to say something, but not right now. Later. Empty. Stay empty. Okay. Empty, empty. Now. Like this. Just pay attention first that it is possible. First thing, that it is possible to drop everything. Okay? Don't pick anything up. And even the sense that, okay, I have done it. Don't touch even this. You have done nothing at all. You just allowed the usual habit to not be engaged with. That's it. So first of all, be aware of what is here. If everything can be taken out, you will come now to see everything I have left out. What is it that remains by itself, which was not put there and cannot be taken out? Even the sense of yourself as a person, don't use that as a reference. So even if the person, the self-image, the self-portrait of yourself can be disregarded for a moment, what is here now? Don't answer yet. I'm just use my question, pay attention. What remains, you see? That which remains here now. Is it personal? Does it have to make any decision? Answer.
That which remains cannot be described in words or symbols, but it can be experienced.
Yes. It is being experienced by another or where? What is experiencing it?
It is experience itself.
It is experience itself. It is experience itself. So it's not one thing experiencing another thing.
It is an experiencing.
Yes.
It is an experiencing.
Okay. Stay right here. In this, is there any effort here?
No,
No effort. Okay.
it is not
No.
a doing, it's a happening.
Yes. Is it a happening?
I think so.
No, don't think, look. Is it an happening? Pay attention now. Everyone who chooses to look in this way, is it a happening? Please answer.
But it is not a doing.
So it is not a doing.
It is a presence. And maybe new English word, presencing.
I'll accept for the moment. Can it by itself? Because did you create it?
No.
No. Can it go away?
No.
Thank you. Is there a boundary beyond which it is not?
Limitless.
Limitless.
And forever.
Okay. Can it become sick?
No.
Depressed?
No.
Confused?
No.
No. Thank you.
So it's the nameless. We can't name it.
Yes.
It's not an object.
Yeah. Don't put too much commentary. I'm going to ask, like you told me before, yes or no. I'm going to say, for you, yes or no. Okay? Yeah. You are becoming aware, and you are aware of it now, but where has it been all this time?
Always been here.
It's always been here. How do you know it's always been here? You said that without thinking, and I accept. What gives you the authority to say it's always been here?
Because it feels that way. And I don't see a beginning or an end.
Yes. Okay. Then the next question you have half taken. You did not create it. Was it born or created?
No, neither.
Okay. Can it come to an end?
No.
Thank you. Just like this is good. Is it a belief system?
No, it's reality. It's the truth. Satya.
Okay. Is it bound by time?
Not at all. Timeless.
Okay, let's take one more question, and that would be, this question is, what must you do to reach it?
Do nothing.
Why do nothing? No effort? How far away from you is it?
No distance.
No distance. So if you say, and you agree, it is not personal, it was not created, it's not merely a mood or something, it's not a philosophy or some kind of belief system, Is it a religion?
No.
No. It cannot become sick or depressed or confused. It was not born. It cannot die. It is not time. It cannot fade. Then I ask you, you're discovering it now, but where has it been until now? You say it's always been here. It's timeless.
There is no part of the universe where it doesn't exist.
Now, I ask this question to you. What can you do to get to it? How much distance? You say, no distance. And so this is why I say that if all these things are true, you did not have to go away to do any research about this. Out of your own being you could confirm with such confidence. Then you must be speaking, perceiving, knowing yourself. This is the self. Is it an object? Does it have shape? Now comes this I feeling. The I feeling that comes and say, yes, but how can I use it? Will it help me to find a better job? And then, who is this me? Where it come from? Because this is what I say when the mind will come. And it is important that the mind come, because your understanding must be tested. The mind will come in the most powerful way as I. It will arise as I itself. If it says, how can I do this? How can I keep staying here? I said, how are you staying here at the moment? Are you staying here? So until this question comes, and if this question is accepted, then comes a doubt, then comes some struggle. Just like that. Simply what to do? Keep marinating your attention in this natural self-discovery. Don't let it turn into any story. You don't need any adventures. Simply marinate your attention in it. And gradually, the noise of mind and the duality and all of these things, they are completely thinning away. This is your sadhana, if you want to say, meaning your practice. Because mind will keep coming and saying, oh, it was much better yesterday. The self cannot be better one day and less one day. So it's just a question of whether it can trick you into purchasing duality again in this way. And this you must watch. Vigilant. Watch. And as you keep looking, sometime man will say, but how long I've got to keep looking? It's just so, we're not getting anywhere. And to see if something comes from you, which is judgment, identification, it will try to appeal to these energies or powers in you. If it catches them, it will pull you into some shape. You remain shapeless. Simple thing. If you can do this, because this is what the sages have done, if you want to say do. They've paid attention, they've understood the mechanism of the psychological identity, and they have transcended its influence, just like you. But if you go with habit and, I don't know, it was very nice when I was in Rishikesh, but now I don't know, and anyway, I can't call Mooji, he's too far away, and you're back into role, as Mr. Stupid, because that's what it is. The mind in the form of ego is stupidness, believing in itself. So you have been shown now to what extent you will accept this simple guidance, simple and effective, immediate effectiveness of this guidance. As soon as you come to this seeing, I say to people, a storm is coming. A storm is coming. What it means? That the mind is going to come. And the only way it can blow you is by getting you to re-identify personally. Because right now, if you're followed, you are not a person. Yeah. You are the pure consciousness. Mind can only intimidate you or to somehow overwhelm you if it gets you to become personal. And that has been easy in the past. Let's see how easy it is now. And he will keep coming. And the more you don't say, oh, why does the mind keep coming and why does it keep coming? Because that itself is mind. You already picked it up. You just observe what it, observe and stay in that neutrality. That is the most excellent advice I can give you right now. Honor it, that's all. Follow it, and you will yourself be the proof of its success.
Thank you, Mooji.
Thank you.
Once again, I love you.
Love you too. Very good, very good. Can I see you? Yes. You sure? Yes? Come.
Hello, Mooji.
Hi.
Morning.
Good morning.
I may take one.
Take your moment.
You came into my life 1 year ago. I was experiencing full suffering in my life. And it's like everything changed and nothing changed.
When you say everything change and nothing change, is that a good thing?
Yeah. Because I realized that the change was in my, like, who I was thinking I was in my life. And now it's like I see myself, recognizing my own self. Like I see clearly everything is here to support this, recognition from childhood to tendencies to attachment to my job, my parents, like everything, it's for this. And but now I see also this, and it's all happening inside me.
Yes.
without no effort at all.
When I ask you, what is your most, I don't know if I can ask a question like this.
Please ask.
What is your most unchanging? Is there an unchanging experience?
Yes.
Unchangingness in you?
Yes. That I always hear and I'm always fresh.
Yes. As a something?
No.
As okay.
No. It's something This is like the thing. It's sometimes I feel confused about that, but it's also when I contemplate, when I see it's again something that appears inside me, and the only thing.
What appears inside you?
The confusion.
Thank you. This is very important. Everything appears, disappear.
Yeah, it's like I feel like disappearing, like I see myself, my dynamic living is like living life and works and happening, but actually the reference that I had about myself, it's like slowly disappearing.
Very beautiful.
And I don't know where it goes, but never mind.
Yes.
And
this is beautiful. I'm just checking in.
Yeah.
That something, the dynamic existence is playing, and something, action, reaction, interaction, life flow, yes and no, this and that is happening, but none of this is leaving any deep footprints in the being. Can anybody confirm? Yes. That like this is happening in your dynamic room, let's put it like that, where exists the play of life, relatives, job, all that, the family, all these things are there. A play seems to be there, but now it used to be met before personally, and so much struggle, much suffering. Then, as a result of your understanding, and you came to the no-mind awareness itself, which has no history. Has anybody discovered their historyless self?
yes.
The formless, like this. And then also, in the realm of change, and so on, where you once was living as a person, now it is replaced by just presence. A sense of presence seems to be functioning there, but it is not building a story there. It's functioning fine. Things seem to be a bit more distant in the functioning, but you're not looking for things to give you happiness. You are the happiness.
Yes.
Your presence radiates the happiness. You're not begging for things somehow. There's no pride, there's no arrogance also. There is a kind of equilibrium within you, a serenity is there, a peace is there. You don't have to tell anybody, but you may find that some people, you naturally can talk with them because somehow you recognize this is the dance of life. But there's no ego to want to tell someone how enlightened you are, because then you're not. It is subtle things. I don't want to go into them. Let's get through the door first. The rest, what is inside your room, you can experience and explore. But I'm happy to check in with you to hear that your seeing is authentic. Authentic. And it will continue to become more ripe, more mature, purer.
Guruji, this is the thing. sometimes in my dynamic field, let's call it like this, there's like waves of illusions, or like sometimes
Yes.
something I feel like it's pulling me, but again I see all this game, it's
Yeah.
seeing,
Yes.
and I also see like why it comes, because it makes me feel myself more deeply. It never ends, like more and more.
And this is the mystery, because here it is, in some way, there is a maturing continuing, a deepening continuing, against a background of unchanging awareness. How will that make sense apart from experientially? There continue, as long as the life force is here, the body is here, and consciousness is here, there will continue a deepening, a mellowing. It almost seems like unending scope, a combing out of the noise of personhood. Every experience is a gift for you, bitter or sweet. You will turn it to the advantage, a ripening of consciousness happening inside, or against a background of unchanging awareness. You are evolving inside your own infiniteness. Have I gone too far?
No.
This is what's happening. And this distinction is very important. The background is the imperishable, the unborn awareness, the no-mind self. In the dynamic field, there seem to be growth, deepening, mellowing, an increase in joy, a widening of love. All this is happening spontaneously. And yet, you check, actually, there's no one really here. There's nobody to build a history out of, but there's presence. This presence, whose vibration is the sense I am, is not personal. It's a mystery the mind cannot explain. It says, in whatever state, in whatever place, a yogi or one of this nature, wherever your body falls, they merge in absoluteness. Wherever, under what condition, even if they were stressed in that moment, a play of stress, in the moment the body drop, they are, again, their absoluteness is unaffected. They merge in Brahman. But they are already merged in Brahman. And these things cannot be explained. So the waves that come, they somehow carry a certain vibration, like a mix between presence and person.
Yes, but it feels very quick, like tight suit or something.
Yes.
And then I watch 2-3 satsang a day since I met you, so it's easy to just watch satsang and listen and just fall away in a way.
Yes.
And sometimes, if I can expose something and take this chance, it's like fierce, because I really don't like any reference about myself. Like I feel like I'm floating, like around time and days passing, but nothing to hold on. And like, I don't know, I don't have any wants or things that I used to want, and they're not here now anymore. I just wish, I don't know, wish for best, wish to feel, I'm also inspired and interesting to see what else I can find. How deep.
I being what? I mean, like what?
Because in my dynamic experience, I feel it's deepening like more and more and more. So
Yes.
I feel interested interested to feel myself more. This is the only thing that I can wish for.
To feel yourself more personally as a shape or in the shapeless?
No.
This is a natural
Yeah.
evolution. It's a natural unfolding. That is natural.
No, not personally, just this peace.
When I say this is a kind of maturing inside the infinite, do you understand what it means in your heart?
Yeah.
You see this?
Yes.
You see. It's like something is maturing inside zero.
Yes. So sometimes I feel I don't understand how it can be.
Yeah. You know, if there's a place to understand, that feature will come. Don't worry. It's good.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Mooji.
Thank
I
you.
love you so
Love you.
much.
Love you. This is love. That is love itself, no? At the back there's someone. Where the back? Come. Okay.
Hello, Mooji.
Hello.
So, the one who is not existing, he's cooked, and this thought appears. Can Mooji smell something? And then the other thought appears. So of course Mooji is gonna ask, who wants to check this? Who wants to?
No, I won't ask that. It's enough that it is an auspicious request, in fact, to come forward and ask, yes, there seem to be nothing for things to land on, but can I come before you to check if you can smell me out, catch something? You see? This is intelligent. This is the kind of person I would want to spend more time, if I had time, or my student or something like this, we look together. That is the kind of earnestness it takes to win freedom. Not to think, oh, I'm free anyway, because you know some Advaita words or something. This quality of earnestness, of vigilance, is what is deeply invited. This is how I see your authenticness, that you're willing to come and see if there's something to expose, please do. Because also, the feeling to hide and to just think, yes, I've done it, I know what it is an easier route. It's easier to feel like that. Yes, I understand everything he says, I don't need to go to verify anything. And you don't see that there may be a subtle arrogance hiding in that. So when someone comes like this, yes, I have time for you to look.
Yeah, actually, can I say?
Yeah.
Actually, there was a feeling, there is a feeling that if I don't come to you, it will be supporting of some habit fear to come to you, and supporting of some fear thoughts as, or not fear thought, like the thought, why should I come to Master and ask him something if I'm pure self? I actually don't need anything.
Yes.
And,
What's to lose? What's to lose? What did you lose? So you came and the Master verify, very good. And then something goes, I knew it all along. No, this is these subtle things. The one who is genuinely wanting to look, they will look like that. What's to lose if you ask? Then it verifies as good. Then the mind says, well, see, there was no point in going. Can you smell that one?
Yeah, it smells
Yes.
very bad. I mean, it smells like arrogance or something.
The smell is working good. These are the subtle things. This is the area I prefer to work because the most subtle distractions and delusions are going to work right here, outside the very gate of nirvana. If you want, it's just a terminology, and it's only useful for some discussion for a while. It will soon be used up when it's finished. I don't want to place you outside the gate of nirvana. I don't want to introduce inside the gate of nirvana also. At one time, even this word, I will not use it. They are just, all the words are, I'm putting nothing in the fridge. Everything is used today. No cupboards, no fridge. Fresh food. So like this looking, I find spontaneously and automatically my attention goes to you, because it feels good, it feels good. At the moment, I feel nothing that calls my attention to say, oh, let's look at this.
Yeah.
Unless you have something to say, bring out and say, actually, this thing keeps coming and we can look together. You serve, and I will see if I can hit back something.
I mean, they're coming sometimes, but it doesn't matter, because they're all in me, and they are made from me as nothing, so it's fine.
This is it, you see. They come, stuff come, mind come even, thoughts come. Yeah, you're not good enough, but something, a greater understanding says they can come. Welcome, also they can come, but they're nothing for me. Once they used to be something. Once the mind would come in and go, blah, 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 and you go, oh, no, please, oh my God. Where's Mooji? But now you see, things come, and you understand what they are. They are nothing. You understand that the DNA of all things appearing in consciousness, the DNA of them is consciousness. It's okay. You have to pay attention to that. They have to appear in front of something that gives them energy, gives them the okay, or ignore. And like this, somehow, this kind of vigilance, automatically you see, or there's some autocorrect thing that just cleans things up. It's beautiful, and it is a joy also.
Yeah. I love you so much.
I love you too so much.
Thank you.
Thanks to you. Let's just check in what is here. Any content, any disturbing content, any joyful content. Any container. Just checking. Or just the space of is. Any name important? Any role that is deeply significant? Anybody who is win something? Resting in your own radiance. What is time for you? What is wealth for you? What is reputation for you? Things come, things go. What to keep? Please stay, please stay. For you. Who are you for you? Silence and the infinite appearing in human form. Don't speak about it with anybody. Marinate in it. It is not a creative activity. Not this. Subsequent, one may create, do's and don'ts can play, but yourself is not a creative outpouring. It simply is. It did not come from some place. It is not going to some place. Perhaps mind may come and say, but I can't stay like this forever. You who can't stay like this forever? You can't stay like anything for 5 minutes. Only forever can stay forever. And it doesn't stay. Don't entertain the psychology of the mind. It will come. If you can make use of its cunningness, then do. Then quickly discard. But don't take it on a date. Look, see, discard. Look, see, make use of. But don't entertain. Don't over-nourish this kind of play of personhood. It's going nowhere. Or rather, it's always going somewhere else. Like that. Is the self a state or a stateless state? Knowing that all states come and go, all experiences of beginning and ending. This is not knowledge for the head. This is not knowledge for the mind. This is your confirming through your direct experience. Clouds of thoughts and feelings, sensation, sense of time, they are floating by. But the sky is not floating by. You are like the sky. Mind is like the wind. The self is like space. The wind needs space to blow about. But space does not need the wind. Wind or no wind, space remains unalterable. reflect. In you, as you, is the spirit of truth. It is not in need. Yet bodily needs, emotional, mental needs will be fulfilled, that is fine. But the self, notice, has no needs. It does not depend on something else. This, you may say, is the Lord Supreme. So, are you full or empty? Okay. Thank you. Papa, come for me. Yeah.
Moojibaba Pranam.
Namaste.
I have no words to express my view. Let me first express me in Hindi, because my sentiment can only be expressed in Hindi only for you. Should I start?
Yes,
in Hindi?
please do if you want. Should somebody translate here in Hindi? Somebody is there to translate. Somebody who is there. Yes, you can translate for him. Ramdas is coming here. It's okay. He can do. Thank you.
बाबा, अभी तक जो भी मेरे अनुभव में आया है,
Baba, till now, whatever has come into my experience,
जैसे परमात्मा या अस्तित्व हमें उंगली पकड़ के वहाँ पहुँचा देता है, जैसे परमात्मा या अस्तित्व मुझे उंगली पकड़कर वहाँ पहुँचा देता है,
just like God and He's held my finger and brought me there,
जहाँ मेरी आध्यात्मिक यात्रा में मेरी सहायता होती है,
where my spiritual journey is being supported.
जैसे मात्र 17-18 साल की उम्र में
When he was just like 17 or 18 years old,
मुझे ओशो के पास पहुंचा दिया गया।
I was led to Osho.
17 मार्च 1975 को ओशो ने मुझे दीक्षा दी।
17th March
1975
1975, Osho initiated him
एंड ध्यान की विधि उन्होंने बताई।
and gave him a way of meditation, a technique.
1990 जनवरी तक ओशो के साथ मेरी यात्रा चलती रही।
1990, he was following Osho.
ओशो के जाने के बाद इसी तरह अस्तित्व ने मुझे ओशो धारा में ओशो सिद्धार्थ ओलिया के पास पहुंचा दिया.
After that,
ओशो सिद्धार्थ ओलिया इन ओशो धारा.
Osho Siddharth Ji, he met Osho Siddharth Ji in Osho Dhara. There's another place.
और आज अस्तित्व की कृपा से
Today, by the blessings of the existence,
मैं आपकी कृपा को महसूस कर रहा हूँ.
I can feel your grace.
आपके पास आने के बाद
After I have come to you,
जो मेरा पहला अनुभव हुआ,
my first experience is
जैसे मैं अपने स्पिरिट गाइड से मिल रहा हूँ.
like I'm meeting my spirit guide.
ओशोधारा में एक कार्यक्रम है डेथ आफ्टर डेथ.
Osho, there is one program in Osho Dhara called Death After Death.
इन दैट प्रोग्राम हमने आपको उस विजन में स्पिरिट गाइड के रूप में देखा था.
In that program, he saw you as his spirit guide.
वहाँ तो एक स्वप्निल विजन जैसा आपको देखा था.
He saw like a dream, surreal kind of dream in which he saw you.
लेकिन यहाँ जैसे ही साक्षात आपके दर्शन हुए,
But here, as he sees you in physical form, your darshan he got,
मुझे रोमांच हुआ, मैं श्रद्धा से भर गया और जैसे लगा कि आपकी ब्लेसिंग हम पर बरस गई.
now he feels a shower of grace upon him.
मुझे लगा आपने मुझे बुला लिया है अपने पास.
He feels that you have really called him to you
आगे के मार्गदर्शन के लिए.
for his further guidance.
बाबा मुझे आशीर्वाद दें.
Please bless me.
नाउ
This-
अभी तक ओशो के साथ और ओशो धारा में जो भी ध्यान विधि मुझे बताई गई,
Till now, whatever he has learned from Osho and at Osho Dhara,
उसमें साक्षी और विटनेसिंग का ही अनुभव मुझे होता रहा है.
I have just come to the place that I am the witness and this place.
सेम वही अनुभव आपके गाइडेड मेडिटेशन करते हुए मुझे होता रहा है.
Whenever I follow your guided meditation, I feel the same place of witnessing.
उस अनुभव, उस प्रयोग में अंतिम परिणति के रूप में
In that experiment, the last, what he's got, last place,
मैं एक ऐसी स्थिति में होता हूँ
he reaches that place
जहाँ सिर्फ एक अंदर जागा हुआ अनुभव करता हूँ.
there's something which is alive inside.
ना कोई विचार,
There's no thought,
ना कोई समय का
there's
बोध,
no time,
ना कोई जगह का बोध,
there's no place, no distance,
सिर्फ हूँ
only that I exist.
या अपने होने या अपने बने रहने का एहसास.
That I'm staying as myself, that's a feeling.
Yeah.
समाधि के बाहर निकलने पर
After he comes out of that state of samadhi,
लगता है शांति के महासागर से बाहर आया हूँ.
he feels that he has come out of the ocean of peace.
भीतर का जागरण बहुत अच्छा अनुभव देता है बाबा,
Inside he feels really very nice.
जो बहुत सुखद, आनंदपूर्ण और
He's very happy,
प्रेमपूर्ण
very joyous, very peaceful,
और प्रेमपूर्ण जैसा है.
very loving, full of love.
ओशो कहते हैं बाबा,
Osho says
प्रेम मार्ग की यात्रा ज़्यादा श्रेष्ठकर है.
that the path of love is better or higher.
बाबा मुझे पता नहीं मैं कैसे प्रेम या भक्ति मार्ग में प्रवेश करूं.
He's saying, Baba, I don't know how do I enter that path of love.
अब अपना
devotion.
बागडोर आपके हाथ में बाबा सौंपता हूं.
He surrenders everything at your feet.
अब मुझे आप ले चलें.
Please take me.
Yes. When you spoke earlier and you were saying that you attained a certain state where there is just the ocean of peace there, all this is there, no? I'm listening quite keenly. What is the next thing you will say? And then you said that somehow when you came out of it, and
just a peace everywhere I am feeling.
yes,
When I came out from that state,
yes,
from samadhi itself,
yes,
then I feel much peace I have in this on that
yes,
occasion.
yes, yes, yes. There must be this traveling eye that goes into something and comes out of something. In that ocean of peace, this is really, we have a song I used to said like this, if you imagine a raindrop is falling towards the ocean, and if you could say that this raindrop was aware of itself, and he's falling and he sees, I'm going to the ocean, then he may have a fear. What will happen? Because ocean is water, I am water also. What will happen if I go to the ocean? Will I be able to come back and tell my friends about what it's like to visit the ocean? You see? So as soon he's gone, he is ocean himself. How is he going to come out? So what comes out is the idea you had of yourself going in, and an idea you have of yourself come out. Because the ocean that we're speaking about is the only thing that really exists. Everything is apparent, everything come and go, including the one who visits the ocean. Comes and goes. This has to be understood before I move on to another point. Because here a lot of misunderstanding take place. Like, yes, I went into the experience and I experienced bliss and the joy and, but it didn't last somehow. Either it left or I left, but something left. And I want to know how true this is, really. It would not have been the final state because in the earlier times of my own experience, you see, in 1987 I said that God became a reality for me. You see? I was brought up in a Christian environment. We have had many occasions of going to church and feeling the presence of Holy Spirit and feeling wonderful. And I would come out from the church and go into the town, and I was walking through the town and nothing could touch me. It was like you are doused in spirit. It's as though I'm dipped in spirit. And you'd come walking through the town and you could hear all this music and police and the noise and stuff, but nothing was coming in, nothing was merging with me. So I knew this from before, but in 1987, it took, this experience happened again, but in a very profound way, that the peace arose inside and it never left. Since 1987, whatever we say that is, no? But throughout that time was a journey of changes also, because I still retained the force of identity was still with person, and that felt like I'm under God's grace now. He's taking care of me, and surely He did also. I was growing very fast, super fast than before. I was so attracted, so single-focused, but still with identity there, and still under the grace, the shower of grace of God. You see? So it's still beautiful and wonderful miracles are happening. Many things were shown inside me in the grace of God. See? But in 1993, I came to India. My intention was to go to Calcutta to visit Sri Ramakrishna's place, because I don't read much at all, but I'd found a book of Ramakrishna. I want to go there. No other intention I had in India but to go to Calcutta, Dakshineswar, and to visit the place where the Master lived. But when I came here, I was in Delhi for like 10 days, arriving basically, and then somehow came to Rishikesh. And I stayed last Manjula. And through meeting some people, they told me, Papaji. I did not know any spiritual master, didn't know anything about Guru, nothing, except through what I learned through Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. And through meeting Papaji, before this it was just love. Love fills everything. Just a love and a silence was there. And me. And in meeting Papaji, I intuitively felt I'm in the right place, but some resistance is there. Something happened. Mind was still there somehow. And then eventually I wrote a letter to Papaji, and he called me up, and I sat with him. And some of you may have seen what happened. He told me, he read my letter, and he's told, you want to find God, but you want there to be you and God. And that's not possible. If you really must know God or find truth, you must disappear. And I told you I didn't understand what kind of talk is this. If I disappear, who will be left to find God? Exactly. I could not comprehend such a statement, and my person took it as an insult. He's making fun of me to speak like that. Who can carry out an instruction such as disappear? Who can do it? You see? So I decided to leave this place, but somehow I was packing to go, still very angry about the whole thing. This was not the way I intended to meet Papaji. I thought he was going to come and embrace me and say, my son, you have come. And it was not like that. So now I'm leaving. I took a break and I went to sit somewhere just to cool off, because it was very hot in Lucknow, and it was hot outside, hot inside also. But somehow, what he had said, my mind could not fathom it, but it was already in. The serum was already in. And suddenly, it went off. And in that instant, I could not find myself, the self I thought I am. You see? It was not there. And yet something was there to witness the absence of the usual self, my favorite idea of myself. It was gone. It was gone. I felt lost. I can't find myself like this. Who experienced this, you see? So in the same way that the idea you have of yourself, visiting the self and coming out is only an idea. Still, it has a force of habit, of time, a momentum there that persisted. And I could not see what was believing in that. That belief was also an energy inherent in the consciousness that was feeding it. Attention, belief, identity was very strong there, you see. But in that instant, it was not there. But I am was there and is here, you see. So this thing, I bring it to you because when you say like that, yes, something came out. I said, this thing that come out kind of escaped as an identity. And so it recorded and remembered the experience as that itself, the ego, will experience it as a near-death experience. But what happened, or you may say, oh, you know, I lost it. The higher, the sattvic ego will realize I missed a chance there or something like that. But actually, now, today, what is your wish in this moment?
Baba, I think without your blessing, I can't proceed in this way. So, if you will guide me in what to do, and should I continue this, and how I should continue, and along with your blessing only I can do that.
Yes. Yes. Again, and now, if we can just bring a little focus to it now, Babaji is asking what I can do now. And of course, I'm going to go straight to the I. With what this I that says, you know, what I can do, what practice I must do, that I is a conviction. There's a strong identity and belief in that position. I've done these things. I was with Oshoji for some time. I took initiation, this thing. I've studied, I've practiced. And now what I want your blessing. What should I do now? So this I, can we just take a look at it? Everyone know it, but know it more intimately. Sometimes we call ourselves I. We are aware of ourselves as an I, but the I represents personhood also. Maybe a spiritual person, maybe a seeker I. But it is one that cannot confess I am that, the self itself yet, because it is more strongly identified with time and change, habit, intention, dream, practice, all these things. So that I and its qualities, its attributes or characteristics, is, you are aware of it, isn't it? You are aware of it. Sometimes because we so strongly identify with something, you feel you're not aware, you're not able to observe it because it's closer than intimacy, and something that's that one with you, you cannot know. When I gave example that a knife can cut many things, but it cannot cut itself. Why it cannot cut itself? Or the tongue can taste so many tastes, but it cannot taste itself. Or a scale can weigh so many objects, but it cannot weigh itself. Why? Because it is one. You see? And actually, we are one. But only because we imagine ourselves to be the ego identity, which naturally knows something is wrong and is trying to get things right, then it believes there are two. That the ego identity is trying to reach the higher self. So that is the play of Maya. And how to get out of it, satsang. That's what we are doing here. Pointing out that this I is, it is a constructed I. This I feeling, I am this person, I'm a spiritual person, I'm trying to get to my higher self, at some point must become to be seen that that is a dreamed idea I have of myself. What is possible today as you're standing here though? What is possible today? As I was coming in, somebody shouted to me, Baba, I have no time. I said, I like people with no time. I mean, I have no time to waste. If there's any time, it must be only to be free. So all this is identity. All this crisis, or the separation, all of that is to do with personal identity. Not by itself. Identity means believed in. Some people...
But it is so minute.
Is so?
It is so sukshma.
So?
Minute. Minute.
Yeah.
It's very minute.
Something knows it is minute. This is how your inquiry starts. Something is aware, but that is minute. What sees is minute. The fact is already that it is perceived. That function of I, person, self, trying to get something is minute. Watched by what? Watched by what?
Exactly, Baba.
Yeah. It is minute, is observed. That is minute.
Yes.
Yes. So, what is it that is observing that is minute? Is the minute thing, is it significant to the one who says that's minute?
As you are telling, Baba, I am understanding a thing.
Like the young lady came before, and what did she say? Yes, my mind comes up with some things, but it doesn't matter. Power. That is power. Mind says, how about this? Go sit over there, I'm talking. You see? They slapped it away. Some people, mind come and go, oh, my mind is saying this, my mind is having trouble. No, you believe in that, and you believe it into existence. When you come to a place where you see that you are the witness of the mind and all of its nice or not niceness does not affect the one who observes it, then it becomes insignificant for you. When the mind stuff becomes insignificant, it loses its power to influence the consciousness.
I got the point, Baba.
You got it. Yeah.
Yes. I think I can proceed in this way now. What you have told, I think I got the point,
Yes.
and I can proceed.
Proceed a little bit. We have one or a couple of minutes. So that one is seen, that is the mind, the person, the one who is struggling to become better and better. Oh no, that's minute, okay? Yeah, that is minute. We don't need to talk about him any further. He was getting away with something, but I caught him. No, he said, no, don't worry. What is left now? Just don't think, just look. What is left? If mind and all that, mind meaning the content of the sense of person even. Who I am, the historical person that I keep referencing as that being myself, something says that is minute also. So if that is seen, the person which takes up so much, big autobiography and so on, is regarded by something, no, that is trivial, that is minute. Then let's leave all that. That which observed, that is minute. What is the state of that?
Thank you. I need your blessing. Thank you. Now I'm clear.
Who need blessing then?
Actually,
No, it's a good point. It's a good point that yes, blessing will not hurt. Blessing will not hurt. In fact, it's you who, how will it hurt? That I say yes, because I'm here for you. I am here in service to you, to your seeing. You ask, please bless. Of course, I bless. That as you continue looking, you will not fall for the mind's tricks. You will see him, and even if somehow you feel tricked, you will use that experience to protect that not happening again next time. You're constantly growing. As I said earlier, the wise man builds a house with the stones that his enemies throw at him and lives happily in this house. He doesn't complain, police, look, this is a stone they threw at me last week. No, he uses it. And the wise person is using every experience, bitter or sweet, to somehow expand their consciousness. This is what you're doing. And some people may say, just like he says, yes, thank you, and it's a genuine thanks. Maybe that's enough. That's it. From now, the rest I can do myself. Can mean like this. It can also mean, ooh, it's getting hot in here. Thank you, Baba. Can I go? Can I go? Which one is it? Or it can mean what? That, yes, I see now, and that, please bless me that I stay with it. But you're still here. You're still here. So I just want to make sure we make the best use of it. And then it's time now, you see. But I can leave it with you now.
Okay, Baba. I think so.
You have to keep confirming. Actually, then if the ego identity is regarded as a trivial thing, what can be big? Because that's the only troublemaker there is. All the world, all the universe, all the stars, the moon, the trees, everything, nothing is against you. Nothing is against you. Except your thinking and your personal identity. This you must overcome. You don't have to overcome the trees. You don't have to overcome the rivers. You don't have to overcome. If something presents itself like this is a big, hard thing for you, then yeah, you overcome. What must you overcome if you see that ego is a trivial thing? Reflect on that. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Just remaining, last check with everybody. My advice is, before you leave home or whatever, before you get into any discussion with someone, first thing, check in and be empty. Check in and be empty. And you'll see that from this empty, unsaved up energy, just to be empty, that whatever comes, the spontaneity will take care of it. Watch and see. Don't start getting involved with people discussion when you're already full of noise. If there's a noise inside, you see it's traffic. Quickly, be empty. Get used to this empty. Don't let the mind judge it. Don't let the world judge it, because they'll tell you emptiness is a waste of time. You should always have something thinking about. So nobody has space, because we are full of information, full of noise. You become empty. In this emptiness, you see a silence is there too. Where there's a silence, there's peace. Where there's peace, there's contentment. Where there's contentment, there's love. Where there's love, there's truth. Take a little time, check in. You check in, and ego will check out. You check in. And move in that. No need to pick up anything, move in that. And you'll find that somehow you're moving in a field of spontaneity and freshness. Mind is clear and fluid and in service to the true. That's all. That's all. As you are now. It is not a place of effort. There is peace. There is no peacekeeper. Just peace. It is happy to be there by itself. It doesn't need any support. The flower is not holding on to the fragrance. It radiates fragrance. All these things are natural. The natural is good. Thank you.
Namaste, Guruji.
Thank you. Namaste.
This is the song is called Forever You. The song is called Forever You, and they are your words from the book, The Mala of God.
From the Mala of God.
Holy Mother, you are the single force inside our hearts. No power on earth can stand against you. How blessed we are, you caused your light to shine upon us, that we could know your name, feel your Holy Spirit, your language, see with your eyes, and feel you inside our hearts. How blessed we are that we are nothing but you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Holy Father, let your name be holy here always. Let us walk in the light of your presence and sing honor and glory to your name. Let every step, every breath be consciously taken in you. Let every heart be full of gratitude for the joy and privilege of serving you. What a grand illusion that you alone exist. Alhamdulillah.
I would like to read just a few verses from Avadutta Gita. It's okay? Wherever a yogi may meet his end, that means to drop his body, whether beside a holy river or elsewhere in a poor person's hut, his births are through. He emerges in Brahman, the Supreme Self. He who has realized the innate, unborn, incomprehensible Self never becomes stained while enjoying the fruits of his desires. He remains always free of stain, free of karma. The ascetic, concentrated on the Self, is never bound. He goes beyond illusion, beyond comparison, beyond form, beyond any support, beyond the body and its nourishment. He goes beyond duality, fear, desire, and powers. It is the Lord, the Self, the Eternal, that he attains. His attainment is not the Vedas, nor initiation, nor a clean-shaven head. It is not a guru or disciple or bountiful treasures, or the practice of postures or wearing of ashes. It is the Lord, the Self, the Eternal, he attains. He does not envision the form of the great Shiva or Shakti or any other gods. He does not see Kundalini or light forms or the feet of God, nor does he perceive his own soul like a jar with its contents. It is the Lord, the Supreme Self, the Eternal, that he attains. That is the essence from which the sentient and insentient universe is born. It is like the ocean which gives birth to the foam on its surface. It is that by which everything is maintained and dissolved. It is the Lord, the Supreme Self, the Eternal, he attains. The one more verse maybe. He does not attain a many or a one that is separate from himself. It is not something other like an object with measurements. It cannot be objectively proven or compared with anything. It is the Lord, the Supreme Self, the Eternal, he attains. He may or may not attain concentration. He may or may not attain freedom from the senses even. He may or may not abandon all actions. It is the Lord, the Supreme Self, the Eternal, he attains. Beyond mind, intellect, body, and sense organs, beyond the subtle elements and the 5 gross elements, beyond the sense of ego or even the ethereal body, it is the Lord, the Supreme Self, the Eternal, he attains. Thank you. Thank you. One more, please. One more. A lot of power right there. A lot of power there.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you. Love you.
One question is bothering me. Can I come with you so you can check it?
She's only going to Delhi.
Only Delhi.
Yeah, only Delhi.